Sean Smith and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, a fun Christmas. Hope you all your wishes came true. Hope you got all the presents you wanted. As you see, I got my Santa Claus hat on because to be festive. Merry Christmas. Hope you had a merry, good Christmas this year. Okay, now we're really in the Christmas spirit. So for today's video, ever since I put out that 2000s babies summarized by each era video 5 months ago, I summarized the 2000s babies by per 3 years they were born. I summarized what type of environment they grew up to at that time of the 2000s. But I was looking at my comments and I'm like, everyone's just arguing, still arguing about when the hell is the cutoff? When is the cutoff between the 2000s babies, between being a 2000s baby and a 2010s? Each people got their own opinion on what they think the cutoff is. But I'm in this video for today, as you can see by the title, I am going to be calculating the cutoff. Somehow calculating the cutoff to the 2000s babies when it ends, when the 2000s babies end. I'm going to be calculating it right now. I got my paper ready. We're going to do some math up in here today. We're about to calculate when exactly the 2000s babies cut off, could do the 2000s kids, when exactly the 2000s kids cut off is, what year to be born, I want to be calculating what is my answer, what I'm trying to get here for you guys today is the latest a baby has to be born to still be considered a 2000s baby. That is the answer I'm trying to get today. I'm going to do that. We're going to do some math here today. I'm going to be calculating it and I'm going to give you the exact date, the month, the year, the date, all that. When is the latest a child have to be born to still be considered a 2000s baby? I mean a 2000s kid. That's what we're going to find out today. Before I get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment so I know you're here on my channel. And let's just get into this. We're going to be calculating it. So I'm going to be calculating this based off childhood. So childhood is 3 to 10. That's 7 or 8 years. In my opinion, childhood is 3 to 10. Because I don't count when you get in middle school, I don't count that as childhood. That's why I say childhood is 3 to 10. 11, I don't say childhood. When I go back to my childhood, I don't think 13. You know what I mean? Like, once you get in middle school, you know, I pretty much think that's just about it for your childhood. So childhood to me is 3 to 10. That's about 7 or 8 years, depending on how you look at it, of childhood. So that is 8 years of childhood. Let's write it down. Hold up, I need a fucking pen. Alright, I got a pen. So childhood, you can't see what I'm writing, but childhood is, we just gonna go fair. 8 years. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's 8 years of childhoodism. There's 10 years of the 2000s decade. 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, and 09. 10 years of the 2000s decade. Out of those 10, 5.5 or 6 needs to be spent in the 2000s decade for you to be considered a 2000s kid, in my opinion. Now we have narrowed it down to a kid that have spent more of their childhood, aka 5.5 or 6 years of their childhood in the 2000s decade. But we're trying to find the cutoff for the 2000s baby. So basically, this is how we're gonna do this. 2000, I'm a 2006 baby, so I spent 3 years of my childhood in the 2000s babies. Meaning I'm not a 2000s kid, I already know that. I'm an early 2010s kid, but that's not the point. The point is that I spent more of my childhood in the 2010s decade than in the 2000s decade. That's why I am an early 2010s kid, call it whatever you want to call it. But if an 06 kid spent 3 years in the 2000s, 05 spent 4 years in the 2000s, 04 spent 5 years in the 2000s, in the 03, which is a hybrid, 04, which is 5 and 5, so that's like finding our cutoff, and 03 spent 6 years in the 2000s decade, which is more time spent in the 2000s decade than in the 2010s. So the cutoff is somewhere between 2003 and 2004. Now we done narrowed it down to 2 years now. Out of which, okay, so what I'm trying to find next is out of which 2 of these years, yes, I wrote it down, I've been tracking this. Out of which 2 of these years Well, a baby. We're trying to find the absolute latest a child could be born and still be considered a 2000s kid. Out of which of these 2 years, a kid would be born, and they've spent 5.5 years in the 2000s babies and only 5 years in the 2010s decade. Technically that's still hybrid, but like you got a little bit more, a couple months in the 2000s decade. So you're more of a 2000s kid. So I'm trying to find that. So if an 04 is a 04 baby spent 5 years in 2000 and an 03 kid spent 6 years in the 2000s, the cutoff, what I'm looking for, might be early 04 babies, I think, is the cutoff. But like I said in the beginning of this video, I want to try to give you an exact date. That's what we're about to do right now. So the cutoff technically is early 04, early to in the middle of the year 2004 babies. At least for me, that's what I say, the cutoff. I'm calculating it. This is science type shit. You can't get this wrong. To find the exact date that the cutoff is for the 2000s kids, this is gonna be based off of school. Now, I would honestly say that since I don't know, I think it's different for every other country or every other state or something, but here in Louisiana where I stayed, the cutoff for grade level is to be separated between like each grade level is like a child born later than October, I think. I don't know, I think it's different. I don't know if it's different, I don't know if it's the same, I don't know. But I think at least where I stay is October and after. I don't know if that's, I don't know. But it's a child born, if a child is born after October, meaning November and after, they go to like the next grade. Like right now, I think if a child was born October 30th, 2004, right now they are in 11th grade. But if they were born November 2nd, 2004, they would be in the 10th grade. You know, that's a cutoff. You know what I mean? So technically, based on school cutoff grade list, I would say the cutoff for the 2000s kids thing that y'all got going on, the cutoff is October 31st, 2004. We done it. I done solved it, even though I did most of this thinking in my head, but that's what I'm gonna have to go with. The cutoff is October 31st, 2004. That is the latest, at least here where I stay. That's how it will go. That is the latest a baby would have to be born to be still considered a 2000s baby. But that's if we're going off school. If we're going off actual childhood, the latest a kid would have to be spun in the 2000s babies is, since there's 6 months in a year, it would actually be June 30th, 2004. So the cutoff is either June 30th, 2004 or if you're born June 30th, 2004 and October 35th, 2004, you're still in the same grade level. That's why I said I'm gonna say, in my opinion, the cutoff for the 2000s kids decade is October 31st, 2004. If you're born November 1st, 2004 and after, you're a 2010s kid. Take it or leave it. That's the calculations I found. Tell me if you think I'm right in the comment section. I probably done started some more shit. People agree with these calculations in the comment section, and what you gotta say about it. I probably done started some more shit like I just said, but that's just about it for this video. I calculated to 2000. What is the cutoff for the 2000 baby? Once again, depending on how you look at it, it's either June 30th, 2004 or October 31st, 2004. If you're going based off school, October 31st, 2004. If you're going based off just childhood and just like, you know, it's June 30th, 2004. Based off the calculations I just did. That's just about it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment so I know you're there. And I love you guys. Hope you have a great New Year's. I mean, 2021, so close to being here. Y'all, once we go with y'all, and y'all do not be saying, just a little another tip, this had nothing to do with the video. Do not come in to 2021 saying, oh, this year gonna be a good year, this gonna be better than 2020. Don't touch a damn thing in 2021. I seen this on TikTok. I had to like the video. Somebody was saying, don't touch nothing when we go into 2021. Let's just see how this shit go. Let's just see how the year go. Don't say shit about this year. Don't piss 2021 off like we did this girl 2020. Let shit run accordingly. Don't say shit about 2021. We don't want to piss her off. Alright? But I love you guys. Hope you have a great hope you had a great Christmas. Hope you have a great New Year's. And I'll see you next time.